where there is a demonstration of environmental activists and actors who have some message for the world. Let's go live to where they are right now.
Social calendar.
Why aren't you saying phase out fossil fuels instead of saying carbon trading can continue? Why aren't you here to declare a climate emergency today? Why aren't you here right now to think about your own future generations that have a right to eat, drink, to breathe? Why aren't you here to recognize that all life is sacred? Not just human life. Who's here talking about those with roots in the ground? Who's talking about the sacred waters that connect us all? Who's here talking about the winds that blow? Do they not think that these false solutions will bring those harms directly into their lungs, into their bellies, into their blood system, just like the plastics are right now? We have to take a stand, and we have to understand life will continue on Earth, but only if we get in line with the natural law. If we begin to understand that all nature has rights and that we humans are nothing more than that little bit of nature, the same as the deer, the same as the little flies, the same as the fish that swim. Those are part of my DNA. We're all connected in that sacred way. We believe in the natural laws. We do not believe in false solutions.
He's right, folks. Indigenous peoples, particularly as stewards of the natural world, they are the first ones who suffer from the impacts of climate change. They feel the impacts of climate change, yet also they hold the real solutions to addressing this crisis. Yet we see time and again these solutions being sidelined by these big polluters and these rich countries here inside this conference. But we will continue to make some noise, to make our voices louder than ever, so that these corporate bureaucrats, these policymakers, these so-called world leaders have no choice but to listen to the people and their real solutions. Folks, right now I'm going to teach you a chant. Say no! 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 We don't want it! We don't want it! These dangerous distractions! These dangerous distractions! Say no, 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 no! No, 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 no! Say no, 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 no! No, 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 no! What do we want? What do we want it? What do we want? Where do we want it? Friends, the action ends here, but our fight will continue in the coming days, in and out of the conference of parties. Thank you so much for coming.
Okay, that's fine if she has a conflict already. en Puerto Rico y de Caribbean with La Vía Campesina.
Also, I already know.
Indonesia, yeah, we are very close with SPI, Indonesia, Sindikat Petani, an organization of farmers in Indonesia.
Yeah.
Okay.
You've heard
Could you say something? You're live about your campaign.
We're here to say that.
Folks, we just joined by a very vibrant young lady whose campaign at COP29 has a strong message. Could you share with us your message to the world?
Hi, I'm Gabriele. I'm from the movement of people affected by dams and from the La Via Campesina, and we are here to say that we don't accept the carbon market and we need to be heard. We, the local communities, the indigenous people that are here to say and speak for ourselves about our struggle in our own countries. I'm from Brazil and we face a lot of the climate crisis and the extreme events. And that's why we are here to say to the world that we need to be heard in every space.
The Pope said recently the Amazon is the lungs of the world. The Amazon is under threat. Is that something that you are doing as Brazil sharing the Amazon about climate change?
Yeah, Amazon right now faces the biggest drought in their history, and the local communities and the indigenous people are struggling to survive, to have water to live. And that's why we as a social movement are with a campaign that is called Save the Amazon to help these people to pass through all this struggle and this situation that is very sad and very complicated. And besides the action of the government, we need the action of all of the world to help Amazon to be up and to be strong for next year in the COP at the land.
Thank you so much for talking to us. Could you also join us? We would like to know what is different. Okay, we are still live here in the COP29 here in Azerbaijan, and we're receiving a lot of reactions from the international community. What we just heard is a young woman from Brazil, where the Amazon is. They have a strong message to the people of the world, especially leaders who are deciding upon the future of the world and climate change. They have strong messages, and I've just heard that let's not this be a different COP from the rest of the COPs. They say that this could be just a normal day for the big powers just to pass by. They want a very strong message to the people who are deciding here at COP29. Perhaps we're going to be joining by another colleague to share with us about what is transpiring here at the COP29. Would you tell us, lady, about your campaign, if you don't mind? Okay, we still are receiving more people who are gathering here at COP29 to share with us what their feelings and what their demonstration is about.
No, I'm not. You should talk to somebody else about it. I'm not the one. It's a fine.
Van a comer, pues yo te escribo. Ya veo. Ah, claro. Pero puede ser después. Vale, gracias.
I'm a cop, but otherwise okay. Yeah. Same. Yeah. Like my default answer to how is it? Yeah. Did you arrive today? No, I haven't arrived today. I just feel like I haven't. Sometimes. Yeah, I've been around, but I'm in the venue. Yeah. Oh, sorry, I missed you. No, it's I don't know how. It's like the opposite. I think it's because I broke my glasses at a protest like 6 months ago, and then I lost my spares. Like I've literally been walking past the car with missing everyone. Yes, yes, yes. I think we need to.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, those who are watching HICGI News Agency here at Baku, Azerbaijan, where COP29 is happening. We've just been joined by more strong voices. Could you introduce yourself?
Hello, my name is Alejandro. I'm from Colombia.
Okay, how about you?
Yo soy Wendy Aumedo de Colombia.
She's Wendy from Colombia too.
Okay, let's begin by Colombia. Pope said the Amazon is the breath and the lungs of the world. Right now, as indigenous people from Colombia where Amazon is being shared, could you tell us about that important statement, especially we are receiving reports that it's being threatened?
Well, yes, in terms of the Amazon, it's really important to understand the role of indigenous communities in the protection of the rainforest. And it's also really important to understand that there has been a lot of effort to protect it by law. For instance, a lot of children and youth they passed a proposal for, in the Constitutional Court for the Amazon to be seen or considered a right holder. We see it as a success in terms of safeguarding the future and also safeguarding the present. But we also think that it's really important to strengthen local action with governments and strengthen the partnerships with local communities so that local communities can still work with nature to protect it for future generations.
Yeah, Mashisa, how do you rate this COP from the rest of the COP? Do you expect strong decisions by actors to be taken in response to your voices?
¿Qué expectativas tienes de poder como de esta COP en términos de decisiones y como decisiones de los países?
Bueno, creo que es algo complejo. Realmente he visto que ha adelantado un poco lento todo el tema de las negociaciones y financiación sobre todo, pero creo que no me voy a adelantar. Creo que es un espacio también de escucha y de una oportunidad para las juventudes, pero creo que lo pueden hacer mejor y que cada uno de los países puede poner de su parte y ahora sí centrarse en este objetivo común, esta gran meta común de alcanzar esta disminución o el aumento de la temperatura de 1.5.
So what she's saying is that it's a bit complex. I understand. She understands that negotiations are a bit slow, but there are opportunities for countries to be more ambitious and to define real actions so that we can achieve the 1.5 goal. And it's also really important to have the chance of advancing and making progress on climate action and climate ambitious goals.
Okay, finally, do you think heads of state do you have trust in the heads of state completing a bigger deal in the next coming days?
I would say I have some doubts in terms of what will happen in the next few days. But I think I still trust the Global South, most Global South heads of states, because they know that their countries are marginalized and are facing the real impacts of climate change. So I believe in the Global South nations, most of the Global South nations, and in their resistance and in their efforts, we can hope that there will be change at some point.
Thank you. Is there anything else you'd like to say as we finalize?
I would like to say that it's really important to have a local perspective and have really consider local communities' needs. Because as we have heard, there are a lot of false solutions in these corridors and in these discussions, and the real solutions are in the hands of communities across the world.
It's been a pleasure talking to you.
Thank you so much.
We are still going to bring you more voices of what's transpiring here at COP29. This has been Young People Great from Colombia and Brazil. My name is Chivumbi Anis Benjamin on behalf of HICGI News Agency.